Alrighty then. Let's get with the no formalities. Well, I'm about 4 or 5 minutes late. Yeah, it's what it is. I'm on the 34. Nobody ever watches the stream anyway. Okay. Now, welcome to Manosphere Thinkers 6. See, I could have did it the Friday evening brainstorm, the Saturday evening brainstorm. I could have done it the Wednesday morning brainstorm, but I prefer to keep my ability to say what I need flexible, because you never know when you may need to say something about certain issues. With keeping with the new tradition, Manosphere Thinker 6. I got a feeling that this is going to get even a higher number than my rolling videos. Well, the first thing the list is in 1, 2, 3, but I'm gonna invert this list. We're gonna start with needs and wants. We're gonna get to the breakdown of what is a need and what is a want. You need to breathe in order to live. You need to eat food in order, or eat a balanced, nutritious meal in order to live a healthy life. You want cake. You want to drink beer. You need water to survive. We are mostly water anyway. The Earth we have roughly the same percentage of water as the Earth. You need water to survive. You kind of. I'm not sure if anybody got the gist of the matter, but there's needs and then there's wants. You know the difference between a need and a want. Hey, Wisconsin, nice. Hey, I've been through Appleton before. Like I said to the when I was pulling flatbed, y'all got some hellified winters. But back on topic, but there's needs and then there's wants. Now that we've gotten that little sideshow out the matter, now this topic Tico Trent done touched on this. Why are you MGTOW? Why are you MGTOW? Simple. It's a simple answer. Simple question. Now you're gonna find a lot of people in the manosphere that are literally they're not the most well put. A lot of these people ain't the most well put together. I'm here to call. Well, they at one point they were. That was a long time ago. That's when back when Barbarossa, Spatsnik, and everything were actually making content. These mugs ain't put together. Ain't very well put together. Some of them, actually the vast majority of them. Hell, I can at least admit that I'm not put together. That I'm not quite all right. But at least I can admit it, and I can come back and literally at least try to figure out, put the pieces to the puzzle together. Look here, I'm probably going to live the rest of my life completely, like, not complete. It's just it's an exception of the matter. It's a matter that I'm gonna have to accept. But where I want to break this question down is it because of her actions toward you or your actions toward her? There's the question. Is it because of your actions toward her or her actions toward you is why you're a MGTOW? That's the question you've got to answer. It's the question you got to answer. Now, were the infractions minor or serious? That's the next question. Now, if it's your actions toward her, well, it ain't looking good on yourself or the Manosphere. It really doesn't. It really don't look very good. But if it's her actions toward you, okay, that is can it be understandable? That is understandable. Now, were they serious? What do I? Okay, first off, we got to understand with the difference between serious and minor. A minor action would be, oh, he burped too loud, he snored too loud, he snored like a freaking freight train. Well, we're all human beings. Dogs snore, cats snore, freaking your fat overweight children snore. You know, elephants snore. We're all creatures that snore, as you know, human beings snore. Now, question is it something that you're having a hard day at work, or is it something serious that might kill you eventually? Or oh, she beat or he like say she snores or he or she snores, or basically, or is it he or she would basically regularly beat the brakes off of me? Now that's a serious matter. Now it's costing you trauma and pain, possibly days off work, some sort of public humiliation because now you got to walk around public with sunglasses on, and you better learn how to put mascara on both parties. Now, when you have men learning how to put mascara on to hide the black eye from their wives beating them in the face with a baseball bat, frying pan, or bare hands and a fist, well, that's a problem. But when you do it to a woman, that's a big problem because now you've got not only got the society on your behind, now you've got well, that's a problem. That's still a problem. The next topic is what is what is improvement? Huh, that's a good question. What are you doing to improve yourself, mind, body, and spirit? What are you doing to improve yourself, mind, body, and spirit? See, we literally hear, I literally hear all this bad tripe saying, oh, I'm self improving, I'm self improving, I'm self improving. You won't find anybody like. What makes you different than any other man in the manosphere? What literally makes you any different than any other motherfucker in the manosphere? What have you improved on in your life? Exactly. Tell me. I at least made some improvements in my driver's license to where I actually basically got a passport. I got a passport. You know, the next step is a Twix card. Then my hazmat endorsement. So what are you doing exactly to improve your life? I'm in the National Guard. I just signed up for. I mean, last year I signed up for 6 more years. Right, last year. What are you doing to improve your life? What are you doing? What are you doing to improve your body, your mind, your spirit? Are you at least researching spirituality? Whatever religion it is? See, the thing is, Having believing in something is not inherently bad. Taking it to the next level to zealousy is bad. When you become a zealot, the problem. And we have a lot of MGTOW zealots. There's a lot of MGTOW zealots. A lot of them. You know? The next thing is about what is self actualization? Well, you have to basically, what is self actualization? Basically, is to turn that self, like Psychic Soap would say, self directed warfare, where you have to look into yourself, break yourself down, piece by down the varnish down, back down the parade rest, and then build yourself back up. Find out which parts are broken that need to be replaced or need to be refurbished or rebuilt. So a lot of things, that's something that a lot of these people from the Manosphere have a. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are busted up as to all Manosphere. I hate to break it to you, you're busted. So is your self conclusion coming from your self actualization. You'll hear this again in another live stream that is not on my channel because people in the Manosphere lack creativity. Ooh, what is this creativity? Ooh, now we're getting into it. Creativity is basically what you can imagine is the problem, and design something to basically either counteract that problem or make your life easier. Creativity is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Especially if you come up with your own sayings. Especially if you come up with your own content, your own material. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Like I said, you will see this at you will see a lot of this at every weekend. Not my live stream. I just basically do whenever I feel like it. But you will see this a lot of this at every weekend. When you see content creators basically pick up their brushes, their rubber duckies, and their soap bars and the wash rag, and start brushing and start washing of each other, brushing each other's hairs, brushing each other's hair, combing each other, making sure that the hairs are nice and shiny. Right. Okay. Now, the next question is, why are you on other people's panels? What benefit do you get from going on other people's panels? Now, is there some sort of intellectual benefit? Great. Is there intellectual benefit? Is there a comedy benefit? Oh, nice. That's nice. Great. It's a comedy benefit. But at what point does that benefit not benefit you, but benefit somebody else? At what point are you lowering your intelligence to make this person look good? At what point? At what point do you lower your intellect, lower yourself to make another person look good? For all intents and purposes, you might as well just basically going at one of your friends drive at 70 miles an hour and just basically scrape your dick along the goddamn pavement. You're doing the same damn thing. There's a lot of this in the Manosphere. There's a lot of crap that's been coming out of the Manosphere. There, I mean, there used to be There used to be some intellect. You know, I it's what it is. Like I said, Baron Yam in the comment section. Welcome, successful endeavors. I have a question, Baron Yam. Have I ever, like I said, you're younger than me, right? Have I ever picked up a brush, a wash rag, or a rubber ducky and walked towards your and basically came at you? Like, if you're still there, Yam, let me know. Let me know if I ever came at you with a brush, a freaking rubber ducky, and a wash rag. Have I ever came in with a freaking with printing? Yeah, real time integrity. We reminisce, but we don't see the forest through the trees. Exactly. I have never came, like I said, exactly. Real time integrity. Like I said, if I have, let me know. If I ever came at you with a brush, a comb, a brush, a freaking wash rag, and a rubber ducky, let me know. Call me out on it. Call me out. Like I said, the thing is like a lot of these people in the manosphere will tell you exactly what you want to hear. I try to surround myself with peers. You know, exactly. I may have made suggestions, and I told you this. You could tell me to take my suggestion and shove it up where the sun don't shine. I don't believe in telling another young man whether they're in their freaking whether there's a one that comes after one, there's a one that comes before a number two or a three. It doesn't matter. If it, like I said, it doesn't matter if a one, two, or a three comes before their number. I will make a suggestion. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. And if there's no number before your name, you're not my problem. If there's a number in your age and there's nothing that they come before it, well, you're not my problem. And if the number's lower than six, you're not my problem. You're not my problem. You're the problem of your raises. You're raising. And I don't think there needs to be a yeehaw, hey y'all, and a yeehaw behind anywhere near it. That means that somebody else dropped the ball, and I ain't picking it up. Like I said, real time integrity. Yeah, there were some brainiacs in the Manosphere. Not so much today. Not so much today. Especially especially in the Manosphere. Especially in the Manosphere. How many people are actually going to call out the Jack Fornicacy that's been going on? How many people are going to call out this Jack Russell fuckery that's been happening within the Manosphere? You got people on live streams trying to brush the hairs, and I ain't talking about the hairs on their head of somebody that they're younger than them. Look here, I'm gonna need you to put down the pew brush or put the pew brush down and walk away and step away. And a lot of these people say that are screaming out, "Oh, you just up here." Well, are you mad because you can't suck somebody's dick because they won't let you? Well, that's probably They should think at least. They should goddamn think. Like I said, they should think before they act, before they do something. I mean, yeah, I'm saying they're saying it's coming from me. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I thought about this live stream. I thought about doing it, and I did it anyway. I did it anyway. And like I said, for me, I'm gonna be. I'm like I said, if I'm doing this here podcast, I'm holding myself. I gotta hold myself responsible, right? I'm not gonna drag anybody else down like dominoes. Look here, all it is lining up the bowling pins and basically having them on and basically, well, play ball. I ain't gonna sit here and have somebody and basically be drugged down with somebody's BS. That's why I stopped going on people's live streams. That's why I stopped going on a lot of people's live streams. You know, that's why I stopped. That's why I kind of. That's why that a lot of people have not been doing any live streams. A lot of people in the Ticosphere have not been doing live streams with multiple people. They've been doing podcasts. Yes, we still talk on the phone, but guess what? It's nothing. We're not doing live streams right now. Not until we figure out how. Not until we figure out what the heck's going on. Not until all this stuff cools off. But like I said, some people don't get it. Some people are just too dumb to get it. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we all go to a live stream that is on set days of the week and make got jolly dumb fools out of ourselves? Why don't we all just go on a live stream that if a person who you don't even know if they're MGTOW or not? Oh yeah, that's great. We have to be selective. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Better yet, let's just go on live streams and make jolly freaking fools of ourselves while inviting everybody and their mother on the live stream, right? Everybody and their mother. That sounds like a plan. Hey, yeah, let's all go invite a person that's gonna show the Johnson on somebody else's panel because they're trolling, or is going to play porn in the audio. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Hey, let's see let's you know let's have wait 15 minutes exactly. Let's make some turn somebody else's logo into a phallus. Exactly. Let's turn somebody's logo into a phallus on a live stream. Exactly. Oh yeah, let's get on a Friday Night Blaze. Let's talk about that. The Friday Night Blaze was me, Baron Yam, Tico Trend, Double I, and Dusty. That was the first ever Friday Night Blaze. What had happened was a certain MGTOW felt that he wanted to take on the Friday Night Blaze as his own. I'm sorry, I sorry that's a cough. I don't got the coup and make it his own. Friday Night Blaze was not supposed to go on for that long. Not for this long. So when I decided to ask to borrow Let's Talk Facts, Let's talk facts from Tico. Tico didn't know what was going on, what I was planning. That wasn't Tico's fault. That was my fault. I did it on my channel. It got the two. Why did I do the Let's Talk Facts? Why did I do the Let's Talk Facts? I'll tell you why I did the Let's Talk Facts. Because somebody told me not to go after somebody without a valid reason. I went after the person. I says, okay, I won't go after them no more. I'm going to go after you. Yep, it became a whole tornado. It became a whole tornado. Just like the tornado in my logo, in the background of my logo. What are we thinking? I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. I'm just going on and on these so-called thinkers, the ones that can't come up with content themselves. They have to bite off of somebody else's content in order to get recognition. Explain to me how how some of these people lack the creativity. I mean, it's not hard. You see something, you say something. You don't just sit there on a live stream for 24 goddamn hours and say nothing. Would you like to know what it would sound like if I did that? Okay, that's enough. That's boring. I can't do it for that long. That's exactly that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it sounds like. Silence is not consent. Well, apparently it is in a manosphere. Ladies, watch out! Speak up! Ladies, speak up! If something's going on, if you're on a manosphere, man, say something. Say no, because they'll take it as consent. Like I said, silence is not consent. If there's a problem and somebody's talking trash and somebody's trying to spread some BS, some grade A bullshit, some grade A. It's so grade A that there's plants growing out of it. Maybe you should say something. Maybe you should say something here. And these are the people, and you know what? Some of these people are the same people that you want, that the people in the Manosphere want to. Yeah, there's some snakes in MGTOW community. We're all former simps. Hey, not straight. Well, apparently we are. Apparently we are, Yam. According to these chuckle fornicates. And like I said, I'm libertarian, straight down the middle, just like the mother cooter. Apparently, apparently we are. Apparently that's what the people that are representing us in the manosphere. That's the people that are representing. That's the representatives. No wonder you got people like MGTOWs for losers up in here. To be honest with you, McCarran Cruiser didn't need to do a damn thing. Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let me do my best creepy voice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's be very creepy. Let's help. Let's help. Everybody do the creep. Put your this get your your knees high, stepping, get yourself stepping, and then your arms to your X. Yeah, no substance with so freaking other. With so freaking other. Yeah, apparently, yeah. We can't seem to figure this stuff out. It took me it took me a while to figure it out, and I had to literally dig myself out of this hole. I mean, yeah, I dig myself. I look here. I dig myself into some holes, but there's some holes that are not that I won't dig that I will dig myself out of because I don't want to be in there. Let's try to keep let's try not to go any further than that. Let's try not to go any further. Let's try. You know, that's it. Polish a turd is still a turd. Exactly. You polish now it's just a shiny ball of shit. You polish a turd is a shiny ball of shit. I don't know about you, but I don't think I should have tiny. I don't think I have should have shiny balls of shit on my goddamn coffee table. Yeah, it won't make a mess, but come on, it's a ball of shit. And sadly, that's the current state of the manosphere. It's a ball of shit, and it's not even polished or fired or dried. You know, it's the current state of the manosphere. Now, my original plan was to have maintain silence for a bit and let it all go down, but yeah, sadly, I couldn't hold it in for that long. It's like a fart. Do things, games, here, sir. We've already accomplished. We're just basically going off the topics in the chat room, in the chats. They're trying to mold young minds into a vase or an urn. Well, they're gonna need that vase or an urn to hold their ashes. You know, I'm like I said, it's what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I'm just waiting for the one person to come into the chat and say, "Hey, win, cam up." There's a screen. The screen is black. I remember that. I remember that. And you know the funny thing about it is, after the first Friday Night Blaze, Red Pill Dusty improved. He improved. Red Pill Dusty improved. He actually improved. That is called basically being around the people that tell you what you need to hear. Look here, at a certain age, just back the hell off. You know, like I said, the only thing at a certain if they're not your child, if they're not your child, okay, let me break this. I want to say something here. I'm gonna say this simple, real damn simple. If there's a one that comes before any number, that is that if the number after that one comes to 6 and below, that is not your problem. That is not your issue. If that number of that individual does not have a number leading it, that is not your issue. That is somebody else's issue. That is not your issue. That is somebody else's issue. If the number if the number if the number we are talking about what are we talking about? we're talking about the people who like to pick up the brush and the comb. We're back on that again. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. Yes, we are talking. We are talking. If the number that follows, that leads the age is 6, is above 6, well, that kind of is your problem. But you can't make any significant contributes. You can make a suggestion. Exactly. Welcome to the Blaze. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. Welcome. It's Sunday. It's not Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday. But the thing is just like the Manosphere is fucked up. Shit, 10 and above. Nah, I'm saying it's 16. What I'm saying is 16 or 17 and up. It's not you can't make any huge contributes to that problem. You can make suggestions to fix the problem, but it ain't. But if it ain't your kid, if it ain't come from your loins, there ain't a damn thing you can do. If it did not come from your loins, it ain't a thing you can do. If it came from your loins and you don't have, if it came from your loins and you don't have custody of it, you might want to do something about that. It's called a family. You might want to question. How do I prepare for the 4-letter Friday? I don't prepare. I don't even go on that motherfucker. If she's trying to look here, let's. But how do you prepare for the 4-letter Friday streams? Man, being on the 4-letter Friday is like 50 Shades of goddamn blue or green, like 50 Shades of Black. 50 Shades of, you mean read 50 Shades of Black? Yeah, that sounds about right. 50 Shades of Black. Yeah, 50 Shades of Black. That'd be my suggestion for preparing for that. Yeah. Oh, 50. Most 50 emotions of silicone. Oh, you're trying to get me on that. You're trying to get me to say something here. I have a question. Has anybody ever handled any form of silicone, any form of latex, rubber, any form of thermoplastics? Well, I can tell you the one of the main ingredients of tires is neoprene rubber, and it breaks down with petroleum products such as diesel fuel, gasoline, petroleum jelly, oils. Now, even though that cooking oils, baby oil, mineral spirits are not derived directly from fossils, they still do. Yes, they still can do damage to rubber, silicone. You did molding. Now, Mr. Goat, if you're still here, answer me this question. What happens when you put some sort of mineral oil, any type of oil, on any rubber product, any silicone product? Just came in. Welcome. Like I said, what happens when you put it on, put any oils of whatsoever? Not, it doesn't even have to be derived from a goddamn dead critter that was fossilized millions of years ago. What happens when you put any form of oil on rubber, silicone, TPE? Uh, it degrades the material. It would erode. Not it would break down it breaks down the cellular structure. It breaks down the cellular structure, turns it into a what's the word? It turns it into the consistency of chewing gum after you eat potato chips. Oh, well, it's not just Mr. Steele. It ain't just for stealing leaks. That's for damn sure. I can tell you that one. Ask a certain two MGTOWs or red pill. One of them, one of them makes money off of it. The other one just basically just caresses it lightly on the live streams. It's what it is. It would erode. It would corrode. Yes, you can do that unless you can't do that unless you're more. Unless it would remote. Unless the silicone can degrade over time. Anyway, but the thing is, exactly, because the goal is to preserve it for as long as you can. Henceforth, the reason why people use powders such as talcum powder, some sort of renewing powder, or just plain old fashioned cornstarch, which basically does a good job, but it's not toxic. But the problem is when you try to clean it with baby oil or vegetable oil or extra virgin olive oil, you know, the olive oil that exactly. All right, motor oil. You want to use talcum. You want to use something that'll fill the gasket. Well, we're not talking about car parts. We're talking about these here dolls that you knock the bottom out of it, and then you have to take it into a shower. Cornstarch will probably be the best thing. A mild soap detergent to clean any stains off of the doll or any it's just crazy. I don't even have a doll, and I got basically know how to take care of something better. I gotta shut this down. Like I said, I researched. Like I said, like I got a question. What in the world? First off, I'm gonna give you a little understanding. When you use baby oil or any type of oil, you make it a you ever had chewing gum and you basically ate potato chips before? That's pretty much what it is. But I've already held y'all hostage enough. This is just gonna be a little short little dip. My dog's up here barking up a storm. This is Red Pill in the Wind. This is basically these here podcasts are nothing more than give you a little understanding of the state of the manosphere. And things are bad and getting worse. All right, gents, it's been a pleasure. Like, share, subscribe, or dislike. Leave a comment in the comment section stating how much of a jackwagon or an idiot I am, or it doesn't hurt me none. What the hell happened to this trailer? Why is there a huge streak on this trailer? What the fuck? I know I didn't do that. Okay. This is Red Pill in the Wind, signing off.